Yo, I captured my life and I made it a gallery, yo. I told my story and made it my salary, yo. I put my family on that, they proud of me, yo. I'm not the one you could play with. Don't you know it get dangerous? Not worry about getting famous. I just wanna pull up and lane switch. This era decentralization birthed a new civilization. Crypto been doing amazing. Bank account multiplication.
I'm a CEO, no label. LLC, I'm a walking businessman. 360 cause I'm able to get on my own, I don't need your helping hand. Crypto worth more than your little advance. I got me some ETH, now I'm making some bands. I'm up like a rocket, I'm never gonna land. Turn my cash to crypto, I'm rich and living better. You flexing that cash, but it ain't making cheddar. I'm fungible, gangsta love milks on my sweater. Checkmate is suggesting you just playing checkers. The metaverse on the blockchain. Why you just stuck on the block? Turn a little change into crypto, and I watch it stack to a lot.
What's up, my Omi homies and fellow NFT collectors? It's time for another drop. We got Disney dropping today, and we got Kyla from KCollections on the stream with us. What's up, Kyla? How are you doing today?
What's up? I'm good. How are you? How's everybody else?
I'm doing good. It's good to see all the Omi homies in the chat. We got Daniel Marquez here, and Daniel Marquez was just on your channel the other day for his first ever interview, right?
Yeah, definitely. He was awesome. Hi, Daniel.
Yeah, I watched that interview. It went really well. I'm going to link Kyla's YouTube channel in the chat. We're going to talk about it a little bit. It's also linked in the description if you guys aren't subscribed to her already. What's up, Mr. Evo? What's up, Joe Rubocabo? We got Bruin88. We got Bao, who says I should change my my YouTube name, my channel name. I don't think so, bro. What's up, Firefly Odyssey? What's up, Huang Wu? Thomas G in the house. Bruin88. I already said you, but what's up, bro? What's up, K Bacon? And then Thomas G was asking, who's that girl on the on my thumbnail? And I was like, that's Kyla from KCollections. You can't tell me you haven't started watching KCollections yet. What's up, Gritty One? What's up, Not Sure? What's up, Gus Luis Perez? Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Let's find out a little bit more for people like Thomas who have never watched Kyla's YouTube channel. It's a VeVe YouTube channel. I'm going to link it in the chat, and we're going to look at it a little bit while Kyla talks. But Kyla, can you explain to the chat a little bit about what your channel focuses on?
I just interview people from the VeVe community and just get their ideas on the market and everything about VeVe. I just love speculation, and yeah, so I just interview people and get to know the community. So if anybody ever wants to come on my channel, feel free to DM me and we could always schedule a time. Anybody's welcome. So
that's what's really cool about it. Like, literally anybody who's been collecting on VeVe could get a hold of Kyla, and she'll have you on their channel so you guys can talk about your own strategy. She gets the strategy from just regular people, not just all the YouTubers. You get anybody you want to be on there, which is really awesome having Daniel Marquez on there, because we see him in the chat all the drops, and now we got a little bit more of a feel about Marquez. He's such a nice guy. You guys got to check out his interview for sure. What's up, Ben Harvey? What's up, Kobe Collects in the house? We got Alejandro here. VV Dell says, what's up? What do you think about the drop today? Man, I gotta be honest, I don't think I'm gonna go for it. I've looked at people's price predictions, and we'll get into the price predictions channel of the Discord server and see what other people are thinking. But my price predictions are pretty low for this drop, with it being 20 gems. I might snipe some of those 1923 serial numbers. That's the year that Disney began. That's the serial number to look for today. But I don't think I'm gonna buy it on the drop unless I change my mind. Maybe Kyla can talk me into it. Kyla, what do you think about this drop? Are you going for it?
I don't know. I'm still like debating. It's going to be a last minute thing because I just don't know. I don't know if I should spend the 20 gems to like get the drop because I want to collect the set. So I don't know if I should just save it to get exactly what I want or just like go for the drop, you know? So.
It all depends on how lucky you are on the drop. Are you going to pull the ultra rare, the rare, or are you going to end up getting a Maleficent? I'm really excited about the Captain Hook one because I feel like Captain Hook first appearance is kind of cool, right?
Right, Captain Hook looks really good. I really like how he looks, and then I love Maleficent, so I'm not like too upset if I get either of those, honestly. So I don't know. I'll probably go for it. I don't know.
It's definitely good that you like the characters, so you definitely need to pick up this set. It's the emoji style characters. This is the second set, and you mentioned before we went live, you told me that this set is a lot lower edition size than the first series set. Is that right?
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot less editions, and I don't know. I was looking at the floor on the other ones, and like the other ones, the common and uncommon are at like $6, and then the other ones at like 7 or like 12, and then the ultra rare is the only one that's over. But there's way more editions, so I'm like, maybe these ones will do a little better since they're more scarce.
They
I
are a
don't
little
know.
bit more scarce, but those edition sizes are still kind of high. However, it's only a 20 gem retail price. I'm going to try to find that Disney Villains original set. You were just talking about those prices. Jafar, I know a lot of people hit Jafar on the drop and did pretty well. Right now, he's sitting at 30 gems. And then those commons, the Ursula's around 620. And the rare's at 1269. Those are kind of looking like my price predictions for today, although that uncommon at 7 is very low. So yeah, I'm probably thinking about skipping the drop. Of course, I say that, and you can see the chat how much they believe me. Thomas G says, I'm 95% sure Vault will buy one. You're probably right. It's not over yet. We still got 15 minutes for me to change my mind. What's up, Shakester? What's up, Mauricio in the house? Alejandro says, I got the first set, but I'm skipping the drop and picking up the set in the market. You might be able to get this set really cheap in the market, honestly. We'll look at these price predictions. I'll show you guys my price predictions. We'll look at Adam's price predictions. He's winning in the price predictions challenge for this month. He's been crushing everybody, actually. And we'll see what people are thinking on this, if they're bullish or bearish. Let me get to the top of this one. Do you have any price predictions on the common or the ultra rare for this drop, Kyla?
At the end of the day, I don't know. I think that the common and uncommon are for sure going to be under, let's just call it 10 gems or something. Who knows?
That sounds about right. That's what it looks like a lot of people are expecting. Dan K's got 13 on Maleficent, 1150 on Captain Hook, 18 on the Evil Queen, and 32 on Hades, which kind of looks like the current secondary prices for that first set. Fire Nint's got 12, 15, 19, and 41. Dave's got 11, 12, 16, and 39.5 on that ultra rare. Here's my price predictions. I got 7.99 on Maleficent. I got 13 on Captain Hook over Evil Queen. I got the Hook flipping the Queen. I like to make crazy predictions like that. I could be wrong. And then Hades at 21 gems, just barely over retail. And if that's what it ends up being, then it's definitely not worth it to go for that. But I could be wrong. There's some other more bullish predictions in line here. Gradients has got 7, 11, 8, and 21. Looks a lot like my predictions for this drop. Let's see if anybody else put their Disney Villains predictions. 7, 15, 8. He's got Hook over Queen. I like that. And Hades at 25. G Metal's got 7.5, 8.7, 16.89, and 24.67. So predictions are looking kind of low today. You see some big ones here. Panos Pro has 89 on Hades. Yager's got 42. So not everybody is super bearish on this drop, but I think I'm going to be skipping it and trying to snipe some good serial numbers in the marketplace today. All right, Kyla, we've had you on the channel before going for drops. It's been a while, though. Has anything in your collection changed? Have you changed what you're collecting? Are you still going for the Disney stuff? Are you moving on to comics or anything like that?
Unfortunately, I still have to get my Star Wars golden moments. But other than that, I've just been chilling, just kind of, getting gems stacked, if anything. I've been not going for as many drops lately, just so I can have, money for better drops, I guess. I got the rare Miles Morales on drop.
Ooh, nice.
And that's like the last thing I really went for. I went for the zombie comics actually, and then I got the common 2 times in a row, so I was like, okay, I'm just not gonna go for any more of these. So I don't know. I've just been kind of.
I know how you feel. I was commenting on those zombies comics all week for some reason. What's up, G Money? What's up, BE? Ricky DYD says he just bought 25 Tobies and they're falling out of his vault. That's what happens when you buy Tobies. What do you think of the Superman #1 drop? That's a great question. I know there's been a lot of controversy about it. What's up, Froey Comey? Let me know, Kyla, did you go for that DC Comics Superman #1 drop? Did you hit it? Are you excited about that platform? What do you think?
I think that it's a good project. I like how, the way that they do everything except for their drop system. I did go for it, but I didn't hit it. I think that congratulations to everybody that got it. I think that it will definitely hold its value and be a good hold, but yeah, I didn't get it. So
yeah, I definitely didn't get it either. I thought I had a good strategy. I got caught up in that queue, and then I wasn't sure if I wanted to start sniping them off the market and playing a market game on this new platform that I didn't know anything about, so I didn't, and I was wrong because the people who did made a ton. I know my buddy Mo Knows bought like 3 of the commons at like $100, and a lot of other people were picking ththose up right after the drop, and they were able to flip them or even hold on to them, and they're up to like 400 or 500 now. And then let's talk a little bit about the quality of it. I know that. Oh yeah, first off, I need to make a correction on my channel. I think I've only made, maybe this might be my second correction. The first correction was I guess that the thing on Elsa's shoe is not actually Walt's pin, and it's
I
just
told
a
you.
glitch. All right, I admit it, I was wrong. And then once again, I have to admit I'm wrong. I guess that the Superman #1 comic, Uncommon, is not scanned. They just actually made it look so good that I believed it was scanned. And now it does look a lot different when you're looking at that Superman #1 comic, the way they have their e-reader compared to VeVe's, which is more of an updated version. But then they got that vintage style. Which do you like better when it comes to quality on those two, on the Marvel comics compared to the DC comics?
I don't know, because I think it's kind of interesting how DC put out the comics to like look already worn, because nobody in particular wants to buy like a worn comic, you know. But if it has historical value, then of course it's like, oh, I don't care, like it's okay. So I'm not sure. I think that that's really cool. It's different. I'm kind of glad that they're both doing different things instead of just copying each other.
Very true.
I like both, really. So I don't really like either better, but I think that it's cool. Both are cool for sure.
Yeah, I'm with you on it, because at first I did not like the idea of it. I saw the DC comics and I was kind of like, ooh, I don't like it, it's weak. But then I don't know, I saw it and it kind of grew on me. It's got character, is what people say, and I believe it does have some character to it, especially since like all those stuff they actually just added in there to make it look like it was something that's existed for all that time, and maybe somebody drew some initials here and ripped off a page here. I don't know, I think it's really cool. I like to see the rares and the epics and see what kind of pages they have, if they have like different types of, I don't know, not errors, but damage to those pieces that you can tell, and if it looks the same as the uncommon. If so, I do kind of like it. I don't love the fact that you get it off of the drop that way. I wish they'd have a mechanism where it would get more worn as you sell it or read it, something like that. But then again, when VeVe suggested that, everybody was like, no, no, no. And I kind of don't want to see that for VeVe. I just, like you said, I like the fact that DC is doing their own thing. The thing is, though, is this DC platform going to become the next VeVe, or is it going to become the next Hero? Because it is DC, and DC puts their license out everywhere. What do you think?
Yeah. They have their eggs in every basket, I swear. I don't know. I just wish that VeVe ever got the DC comics, but I'm thinking that they're definitely going to just be obviously on Palm now, so they'll be like it'll be a competition like they've always been, you know. Even back in the day, it was always DC versus Marvel, so it'll just be different platforms, probably different strategies, because the markets are different, right? But
definitely. And edition sizes are different. Their drop system is different. And they got the back cal thing too. And I'm wondering also about cashing out. I haven't looked into it a lot. I wanted to look into it before we started so I could talk about it more accurately. But I've been hearing that you can't cash out on that app or on that platform until the summer. And if so, then you get the whole closed market thing that happened with NBA Top Shot and with VeVe, where prices go down whenever MTL begins. But I'm not 100% sure if that's the case. Maybe you back cal owners in the chat can let me know. Are you not allowed to cash out on that platform yet? And then Panos Mario has a question here about where the buy now is going to pop up. I feel like this is not going to sell out. You should have all the time in the world to find the buy now button. But if not, I think it's going to pop up right here. I know the last time we had a Blindbox drop, it popped up kind of in a different spot, a little bit up here. But I think that's because it was all bunched up here. It was 2 lines here on the title, and it made this space a lot smaller, and it was all bunched up. But this one has a pretty nice size space, so I think we'll be fine just spam clicking right there. I'm definitely going to spam click if I did go for this one, even if I don't buy it, just to make sure the buy now pops up in the same place as we expect it. Let's see what they're saying. JBS says, sure you can, $25 fee. Okay, so you can cash out. I don't know why. What's the thing that they said you can't do something until the summer? I heard a couple people say that, but I didn't see it myself, so maybe they were just wrong. Just cashed out, says Renee's. All right, calm down. There was a question. It was a question. It was not a statement. It was a question. CK Bacon says, it says this summer. That was like 3 months ago. Okay, so that's what it was. It says you can cash out this summer, and people were reading that and telling me you can't cash out to next summer. So, okay, that's what it was. I didn't realize it. It does say next summer. Okay. It doesn't say next summer. It says this summer, and some people assumed that meant next summer. My bad. We're back. Okay, we got it. You can cash out. Got you. All right, Wanderer wants me to do a poll for this drop. That's a good idea. Let's see how many boxes you guys are planning on going for this one. Right now, I'm still at 0. That's my plan, but I might change my mind, like Thomas G said. How many boxes?
Just go for 1, Ball. Just do it.
Really? Why do you guys say it like that? Because now I feel bad if I don't. I mean, you know, I go for every drop. Except for that one drop. There was one drop I skipped. It was the Star Trek Romulan ship. I want to keep that as the only drop that I skipped. I'm sorry?
You went for the Toby drop?
Oh, I got a secret rare on Toby. It was my first secret rare ever, of course. That's my luck. Right
nice.
there.
Perfect.
But that was the beginning of my secret rare streak, though. Once I hit that Toby secret rare, I started hitting them like once a week. So I can't,
Really?
yeah, I can't be mad about it.
Dang, maybe he brought you that good juju.
Maybe Toby's my lucky. Maybe that's why I quit getting secret rares, because I sold my Toby and needed to buy him back. He's my lucky NFT. I never realized that.
You need him back in your vault.
I'm not buying them. It ain't happening. Bayout says, I heard a rumor that you can move your DC NFT to your own wallet in 2023 Q1. This sounds like a hashtag soon rumor to me. What's up, local scalper in the house? Troy Carter says, if you don't buy one, I'm dumping all my collectibles. Yikes. All right, I guess I got to buy one. What's up, Jacob DeLeon? He's going for one today. Slade's in the house. Terry Kane says, animated for 20 bucks. Are they animated? They have sound, but they're not technically animated, right? Did those first...
No, they just have sound. They don't have move, like, they don't move.
Does the first set have sound also?
Yeah, the first ones have sound.
Oh, they do? Okay. I wasn't sure. So, yeah, it's interesting that they have sound. That's like an added bonus to it. Toby Gang, Cybersino likes the Tobys.
Our one's the best one. You have to go listen to them.
All right, I kind of want to go check them out now. Actually, I got them pulled up right here, so maybe I can. We got about 7 minutes before the drop begins. I wanted to see, somebody said that Logan Paul was on a VeVe Twitter space. I don't believe it. It's probably a fake Logan Paul. I don't believe it. I believe it when I see it. Let me see the recording of it. Subby Zero says, definitely not going for this drop. Looking for good mints in the market. And I didn't look up mints today. Oh, yeah, that's pretty jazzy.
Yeah.
They do have sound. Oh, everybody's in the chat saying they don't have sound. They don't have sound. Well, what is that we are listening to? I didn't make that music. They do have sound, y'all. They do. And so do these as well. It's kind of some cool little Disney style music right there. Roger Dodger in the house. What's up, Roger Dodger? Says, I'm just sitting outside the Lions game. Detroit Lions went to bring some clients to the airport. Very cool, man. Yeah, they're actually pretty decent. They used to be horrible. Pix Pudding saying, is the button going to be in a weird place again? We're about to find out. I think this is a good one to experiment on because it's not going to sell out right away. I'm going to be spam clicking in the same spot as always. I expect it to be where we expect it to be and not in a different spot like last time.
I feel like the button's always right there. Every time I always spam just right under the heart and I never have any issues.
I never had any issues until the last drop. And I don't know why. I mean, that, like I was saying earlier, it looked like that space was a little more skinny. Let me see if I can go find which drop. Was it Sket 1? Yeah, it was Sket 1. That space was just, I don't know.
Maybe that's get it.
They might have changed it. They like to throw curveballs at us. We might be getting a curveball on the buy now button. Spam in a different spot. What's up, Random Hero? Let's see. First ones do have sound. Yes, we just noticed that. Thank you, Shawnee Poo. I appreciate you, Shawnee Poo. The Wonder is in the house. G Money says, I didn't know they had sound till like a week ago. I didn't till like a minute ago, literally. Sound adds 2 gems in value. Jerry Close says, I guess I should open mine. I remember now we all wondered if the music was public domain. Yeah, I do remember that. I guess they all have sound, and I'm assuming they're all public domain. Adam, what's up? Adam in the house. Adam is skipping this drop, and he's our leader on price predictions, so that tells you something right there. Let's see what the chat's doing. 58% say they are not buying any. 30% are buying 1, and we got 8% that are buying 3 or more on this one. Am I gonna buy 1? Kyla says I should buy 1. The chat says I should buy 1. So I feel like I owe it to you guys. Brick Squad says, I don't know why they add the most random music to these collectibles. Is that random music though? That's the real question. We need like
the Jafar one. It's not random.
No, that Jafar one actually has that Jafar sound to it. I remember that now. That
yeah, it's like
Arabian sound. Here it goes. We're about to play it. What's up, Dr. Strange in the house? Says that extra space has been happening to me for a few days now. Oh no. All right, let's play it. That's not random. That's like straight from the movie. It's got Kyla dancing and everything. That's good stuff right there. I mean, it's not as good as the mariachi stamps. That's the best music on the app, in my opinion. But they do have their own little...
that is so cool, huh? I actually really like those.
Is it the mariachi stamps?
Yeah, I do.
Yes, I like them a lot. I like the music a lot. That's great for your vault. And they're really cheap, too. I might actually have to pick that up just for the ambiance. Comic-tastic says the last drop info was so short it didn't budge if you clicked down for more info, so you didn't realize you hit it, so it moved the drop box. Oh, okay, because they didn't have that much info on the last one is what he's saying. That might be true. We're going to test it again today. I think it'll be fine. What's up? Got to get the bag in the house says we are going for this. I don't know. I might flip a coin. I guess we'll go for it. K Bacon says,
well, were you gonna pick up? Were you gonna pick them up? Did you plan on like having this in your collection? Like, were you gonna have the whole set or no?
this set? No, this is like Marvel Mighties to me. And I know a lot of people like the Marvel Mighties. No hate to those guys. But everybody just has their own style, and these are not my style.
Well, then save your gems.
Save my gems? I know, but everybody wants to see me gamble.
Well, go for it if you want. But
It's
I'm
exciting.
just saying, if it was me and I didn't want it, I would just be like, okay.
Well, they said I shouldn't gamble for that Chucky drop yesterday either, but what I did was I gambled and I got the uncommon, which was not a win, but it was such a decent serial number that I was able to sell it back for only lose like 3 gems less than what I paid total after seller fees. So that gave me enough to buy a second blind box, and then I hit the ultra rare. So sometimes it pays off to gamble, you know. That's what gambling's all about. I'm not even much of a gambler. What's up, Tony says, so the last drop, the buy now button was up further by the first gap. We're going to check out to see if it changes at all. What does this mean? Med, all right, I don't really understand what this means. Med says, Chris is too funny for girls. You should be dating 10 a week.
What?
I like it and I don't like it. I'm too funny for girls, but I like the part where I should be dating 10 a week, so I don't know. I'm kind of mixed on that. I'm kind of mixed on that comment. It was good and it was bad. What's up, Investor Better? What's up, Dustin Kozak? Sunny Views in the house. My man Alex at Crypto's here. Jonas says, Marvel Mighties will be the avatars in the VeVe-verse. You regret dissing them. I think they'll all be avatars in the VeVe-verse. I don't know what's special about the Marvel Mighties. I know people used to say they're going to be gamified, then people get mad about that. Now you don't say it anymore. And then K Bacon said, this isn't a gamble, it's throwing your money away. Watch when I get this number 41 ultra rare, number 1923. That's the serial number to look for. This will be a blue chip, says Ash Cook. Oh no, if Ash Cook says it's a blue chip, that means pass. Eduardo says stand up. Why are they telling me to stand up? I'm tall. You want me to stand up?
Stand
I got
up.
the Texas
How tall are
jersey.
you, Walt?
6'1".
Are you really? You're
But I'm
probably 5'9".
You're what? How tall?
You're 5'9".
5'9" pretty tall for a girl. Actually, yeah.
I'm 5'7".
What'd you say?
I'm 5'7".
Oh, 5'7". I thought you said 5'9". 5'7" is pretty average right there. Yeah. That's what that's how, if I had to guess your height, I would say 5'7". Frank Sabatka says he's going for one, but not preloading the gems. Yeah, you should have plenty of time to put in gems. If Ash is going for it, then it's a definite pass. That's what I'm saying. You Triggered says he doesn't understand. Stand up. Are you saying I'm short? I don't understand. Yeah, you're right. I don't understand. I'll get one with you, Vault. Nikki's down to go for this one. 5'7" is kind of tall for a woman. Gus Holler Garden says 5'12". I never said I was 5'12". I wouldn't mind getting Captain Hook. I kind of like the idea of that as a first appearance, and these are a little bit more intricate than the first series, in my opinion. They look a little more less like emojis and more like actual cool characters you want to have in your vault. All right, guys, good luck. Here we go. I don't understand what y'all are talking about. Can you tell me the savage joke in the chat that I'm not getting? I don't know. I think they're making fun of me, but I can't tell, so that's even worse. Then you're being made fun of and you're dumb. Dang it. Why y'all gotta do this to me? Alright, sorry, my alarm's going off, which reminds me that I need to set the check the 24-hour prices on yesterday's drop at 3 p.m. Did something drop yesterday at this time? I'm trying to think of what it was.
Yesterday?
Yes. There was a 3
No.
p.m. drop. Yeah, there had to be. No, was there? Yes.
We
there
had
was.
Super app, but that was that yesterday? No, that was the day before.
I'm about to go in the market and find out. Let's see what kind of drop I got on this one. I think we're getting the ultra rare. It's sold out. Maleficent, $12.92. About the worst possible result. Oh my goodness. What's up, Brian Ordilly? Pennywise. Somebody said Pennywise. That would be a cool drop. Yeah, I gotta see. Did something drop yesterday? Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Was Chucky wasn't yesterday? So I guess not. All right, I guess we're good then. Oh, it was the comic that dropped yesterday, and that was at 11 a.m. That's what it is. Proxy with the ultra rare. Yeah, was Chucky wasn't yesterday. That was 2 days ago. Ooh, Chucky's up a little bit. 72 gems on the ultra rare, but the uncommon is down, and those are not sold out yet. All right, let's see what these prices are looking like. Ash Cook got 5 secret rares once again. Congratulations. When was the Chucky snapshot? Chucky snapshot is November 7th at drop time. Did you go for this one, Kyla? Did you get something?
I had to put in 5 gems.
Oh, you put in 5 gems for this?
I guess so. Well, it was everybody. You went for it, so I have to now.
Oh,
Right?
don't blame me. That was the chat that talked me into it.
Yeah, thanks, chat.
Yeah, right. I got the Maleficent, pretty much the worst you could get.
Come on, Maleficent's the best character, though.
If you want to buy it from me, I will post it up for you.
I don't know, your mint's not the best.
No, it's really bad. G Bunny got the Evil Quinn. Captain Obvious got 1 rare and 1 undelivered. He went for 2.
There, just to make your day better. But I got 43, 45, so that's kind of cool, I guess. I got Maleficent, though, as well.
Oh, man. It's an unlucky stream today. We both got the common. Common gang over here. Sunny View says, when's the Chucky snapshot? November 7th. K Bacon says he got 20 comics. Lots of cap in the chat. Korizami got a secret epic ultra rare number 420. The cap is real today, y'all. Let's see what these prices are looking like. There's an ultra rare. We got ultra rares at 100 starting off high. We got the Evil Queen rares at 22 starting off low. Captain Hook at 15. And then Maleficent is all the way down to 1350. It was at 10 gems. Somebody posted one for 10 and it got picked up. I'll go in here and get into the new listings and maybe I'll find a good serial number to snipe. Make my money back. Panos Mario got ultra rare number 2017. I'd put that on the market ASAP and try to get 100 for it. Not financial advice. Cruz Brown got number 63. Captain Hook, congratulations on that serial number. Rezo Guy got a Hades. Dustin Kozak got a W. Sunny View says, what's the requirements / info on the snapshot? I missed that stream. Okay, so in order to get the Chucky secret rare airdrop, you would have to own the uncommon and the ultra rare on November 7th at drop time, which is 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you own it, then you'll probably get the airdrop like a week later. Is that an airdrop you went for? Do you own the Chucky set, Kyla?
I do not. I skipped it.
You skipped the whole drop? Yeah, I don't blame you. That was one that was not necessarily going to be profitable unless you hit the ultra rare, but some people just really like that character a lot and wanted to hit that airdrop.
Yeah, and I'm like, I've always thought that Chucky was like the cheesiest movie. Like, not the biggest fan of Chucky even, so it is what it is.
Are you into scary movies in general?
Yeah.
Do you like scary movies and haunted houses in general?
I don't really like to go to the haunted houses just because I don't want to stand in a line for like 3 hours to run through a house for like 30 minutes.
That is very true.
But I do think that I do like to watch like suspense movies. And when I was younger, I liked to watch, horror movies. I don't really watch them as much anymore, but yeah, I like Scream and The Ring and like The Grudge and like stuff like that, I guess. But
yeah, I like Scream a lot. Yeah, watching the horror movies that we used to watch, or what I used to watch as a kid, watching them back now, it's like a whole different experience because now there's like some comedy in there that you never realized at the time because you were too scared. It's actually like, oh, they made a little joke there that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's a whole different experience. Smarty Pants got an ultra rare 3-digit today. Congratulations. Pantog got a number 41 ultra rare. And Dr. Prophet just bought it for $7,500. Is this true life right now? Wow, Pantog, congratulations if that's true. Somebody said congrats to Marquez. What did he get? He got an S. He skipped it. All right. Gus Hollerton says Werewolf by Night is a good Is it a good comic? That's tomorrow's comic. I was thinking, guys, for the few people that are in the chat, maybe we do Reverse Psychology Gate for tomorrow's comic. See, here's the thing. It's actually a really good comic, and if we don't let everybody know about it, everybody's going to be selling them for 2 or 3 gems, and we can stack them up. It is actually a really good comic. The guys in my Discord server have been posting the physical value of tomorrow's comic, and they're excited about it. And I think a lot of people don't realize that it's going to be a valuable one. I didn't realize it until they informed me. So, maybe it's going to be an opportunity to stack after the drop. And sometimes those important comics end up going up in value.
Yeah. Did you watch the one that's on the movie or whatever on Disney Plus?
Which one is that?
The Werewolf by Night.
Oh, no, I haven't. Is that a show?
Yeah. Well, it's not like a series. It's just like a hour long or like, it's like an hour and 15 minutes. It's like a little short movie.
And is it kind of scary? Is it like for Halloweenish or something?
I don't know. It's just about Werewolf by Night. It's about like what the comic's about.
That would be smart to watch before tomorrow's drop. That way you have a little bit of information on it. Yeah, I like that. Let's go.
Yeah. F.A. Swamp Thing.
F.A. Swamp Thing? Is Swamp Thing in there? Nice. VeVe Arcade's in the house. What's up, VeVe Arcade? Got an ultra rare today and sold it for 80. Maybe I can buy it back for cheaper. We'll go back and check those. I know they were at 100 a minute ago. I saw a common down there for 7 gems. Let's see. Hades is at 50 gems right now, so you definitely can buy it back for cheaper already. Captain Hook's at 14. The Evil Queen is at 18. And the Maleficent is at 9. My prediction is that maybe Captain Hook can flip the Evil Queen, the rare, but we'll see. It's kind of close already. And then apparently somebody sold their number 41 for 7,500. Not sure if we believe that or not. Sounds legit. David McCauley, what's up, David McCauley? Got a comment today, sold it for 15, and got a Captain Hook 1986, the year the movie came out. I wanted to look up those years. My niece is here. I've been watching my niece today, so I haven't been on the computer, or I would have looked them up and made a little graphic like I usually do. But that's the serial numbers you need to be looking for. Find out the year that like Maleficent came out, and try to get that serial number for Maleficent, and then try to get the serial number. Well, you can't now because he's already got 1986 for Captain Hook. That's a good one to get for sure. Disney has a series of the comics. Okay. You Triggered says, should I try and grab one? Might gamble for an ultra rare. It's my first ever buy. I want to buy a blind box, honestly, because most likely you're going to get one of the other 3, and the other 3 are all under retail right now. And it's not Swamp Thing, it's Man Thing. Man Thing? Swamp Thing sounds... What is Man Thing? Swamp Thing sounds better.
Swamp Thing's from DC.
Oh.
Man Thing is like an alien kind of looking thing with like a long trunk kind of face. I don't know. He's cool.
Sounds like Man Bear Pig. Kryptoni says it's torture watching that stream with the crazy kid arcade 1 of 1 in the back. Oh yeah, I know. I've been noticing that every time you go live now, or every time I watch your channel, he's talking about that 1 of 1 kid arcade art behind you. Tell everybody how you got that.
I won it in auction because everybody's slow. Just kidding. No, but yeah, I won it in an auction, and so he sent it to me, and I have the NFT to match, and it's beautiful. It's a 1 of 1. So.
Oh, I didn't realize it came with the NFT too. I remember out hearing about that auction.
I didn't know that either.
That's so awesome.
I got. So.
Oh, David McCauley says it's a music song, but not a movie. Oh, okay, I hear you. That's a song, Captain Hook. Now there is that movie that Robin Williams was in, Hook. That would be, I don't know what year it came out, but that'd be a good serial number for the Captain Hook first appearance. Quantium Cat says 6.5 million hits on Werewolf by Night Disney Plus Marvel movie releases this month. I was thinking, guys, let me know in the chat, should we do Reverse Psychology Gate? I know we did it that one time. I think it was Tales of Suspense. The Doctor Strange first appearance came out, and the whole chat, or the whole time I was like, oh, this is not a good comic. Oh, this is weak. And then afterwards, it was worth a bunch, and there were a couple of people in the chat were like, oh, we believed you, and now we're mad because we sold ours for cheap. So I feel bad doing it, but it's kind of effective because then nobody believes it's worth a bunch, and they sell it for cheap, and we can stack them. All right, I guess I shouldn't. Did you call Kryptoni slow? She might have.
I'm like, but these people are coming to you trying to trust you. They're like, oh, that's what he said.
I know, I can't trick them.
But I guess that's their fault. I don't know.
I'm sure the chat will correct them anyway. Wanderer says, good drop to skip. Thanks for the poll. Looks like 61% decided they were skipping this one. She bid over me and got it. Oh, Kryptoni said, that's why you called Kryptoni slow. He was trying to bid on that 1 of 1 Kid Arcade artwork too, but you beat him to it. Nice, nice. K Bacon says, I'm thinking DC might release Marvel Family Number 1, FA of Black Adam, on Thursday, just a guess. How can DC release a comic called Marvel Family? Is it called DC Family Number 1? Is there a mistake there? Does DC have a comic called Marvel Family Number 1? That would be weird. Pure Burrito's got the... They might, though. It sounds legit. He probably knows more about it than I do. He's talking about the FA of Black Adam comic. Pure Burrito's got the ultra rare. Mark agrees we should use Reverse Psychology Gate. I'm telling y'all. Maybe not, though. I think it's wrong. It feels wrong. Jerry Clow got a comment and an ultra rare. Congratulations. Alex and Crypto said, let's do Reverse Psychology Gate on Pokemon. They'll never know. Oh, they're going to know on Pokemon. You can't even trick people on that one. They're going to be hyped for that. Thomas G says, how low will Hades go? I think I have them at 21. I don't know if it'll go that low. Maybe 29. Gus Halligarton says, where are y'all copping VeVe merch? That's a good question. I want to know where Kyla gets hers, but I'll tell you where I get mine at. I've got a couple of shirts coming from Omi Millionaire. What's his name? Omili Tees, that's his name. Omili Tees on Twitter. If you guys haven't seen him, he makes some really awesome shirts. I got a couple of them that were sent to me by Ecomi themselves. I still wear those. My kid even has a couple of those VeVe shirts that he wears. And of course, we got VeVe Vault t-shirts. The link is in the description if you're interested. I know, Kyla, you got a lot of cool VeVe merch. Where do you get yours from?
I get all mine from Frig. I haven't ordered from them in a while, honestly. Brain fart, I don't know. My Collectibles or something like that? Not My Collectibles. That's a person.
Yeah, it is a person. I thought maybe you got it from his website or something.
No. I'll think about it and get back to you on that. But The hoodies are super soft, and I love the hoodies for sure.
And the logo looks good right on top of them like that. The perfect size and the perfect placement. I'm finding out some interesting information in the chat. Apparently, DC.
Oh yeah,
does...
Common Club, the Common Club apparel. Sorry.
Yeah, I remember Common Club apparel. I've seen them around.
Like
That's a good place to get your VeVe merch. Absolutely, check them out on Twitter. Okay, so apparently it's called Marvel Family, and it is by DC. And DC also has Captain Marvel. How did this happen? This wild.
What?
I know. See, I'm not a comic person. I need to get some comic experts on here explaining how that even happened, that DC has Captain Marvel.
Right.
Do they have her getting beat up all the time or something? I mean, it's the opponent, it's the it's the other brand that you don't like, so you'd have, your guys beating their guys up. Jerry Claus says Marvel Spotlight 2 is a great book. Very few of these villains have sold. Yeah, I've noticed that. We'll go back and see how many are left in the store. But yeah, tomorrow's comic drop is one not to sleep on. Oh, there it is right there. Marvel Comic Spotlight number, what does it say? Number 2, issue number 2. All right, let's check the edition size on these to see how many have sold. 1946 left out of 2,500, so like 15%. There's the number 41 on the market for $3.99. I think he said he had the ultra rare though. Thank you, You Triggered. I will be live for tomorrow's drop for sure. Don't we have 2 drops tomorrow? Isn't there a poster dropping? Am I right, Kyla? I could be wrong.
Is there a poster dropping tomorrow?
Hocus Pocus, maybe? I saw something about it. That might. We'll go check the Medium article. VeVe Dell says, "Would you go for a?"
You're right. It is tomorrow.
I'm wondering how those would do. We'll need to go look at those edition sizes and the retail price. I haven't looked at the Medium article for that at all. VeVe Dell is asking, would I buy a Batcowl or a Todd Batman? I would buy the Todd Batman, although I do think the Batcowls are cool, and I wish I would have bought one, and they're probably going to get tons of benefits in the future, but they're just only probably going to go up in price from here if those DC drops become more and more popular, people going for the comics. Shazam was called Captain Marvel, I believe. What? Shazam used to be Captain Marvel? DC had it first, I recall. How can DC come up with a character named Captain Marvel? Did Marvel ever come up with a character called Captain DC? They stole a lot of ideas and heroes from each other. Aquaman, Submariner. Yeah, that was a little bit of copying right there. Aquaman and Submariner. And DC came up with Aquaman first. Do you have Kyla, do you have an opinion? And I'm not even talking NFTs here. I'm just talking straight up comics. DC versus Marvel. Which one's better?
Well, to be honest with you, as far as the comics go, I wasn't a huge comic junkie. So as far as the comic books themselves, I've heard that DC has better books, but I don't know because I haven't read them myself. But I've always liked the Marvel movies. But I did grow up watching the Justice League cartoon. I don't know if you know which one I'm talking about. It was just called the Justice League.
Yeah, I do remember watching that.
Yeah, and they both have great characters and good storylines. They do bite off of each other's stuff. So, I don't know. I would have to say Marvel, unfortunately, but I do like both. So
you gotta say Marvel if you're a VeVe collector, right? That's almost a rule. You'll get in trouble if you don't say Marvel. Now I don't read the comics, so I have to base everything on the movies, and I don't really like the Batman movies very much. I do like the Joker movies. The Joker movies are always good, but I'm big on those Marvel movies. I know a lot of people criticize them, but I think the Marvel movies are awesome. We're checking out tomorrow's drop. It's Hocus Pocus 2 posters. It says utility here. Let's read this real quick. Excuse me. I've never seen them do a utility section on their Medium article. It says, holders of NFTs for all 4 unique Hocus Pocus 2 posters in the series on the 7th of November at drop time will be airdropped an additional NFT poster, so it's going to be an airdrop. Users must have all 4 posters in their collection, whether purchased through the original sale or the secondary market at snapshot time. All right, so this is the first one. They're going to be 40 gems, 1,300 editions. It looks like all the ultra rares are going to have the same edition size of 1,313. Mary Sanderson, I guess that's one of the sisters. I saw the first one. I haven't seen the second one yet. I saw that it was free though on Disney Plus, so I might check it out.
That is not so great, in my opinion.
Oh, really? You saw the new one? You didn't like it?
Not so much.
I remember the first one. I always thought the first one was pretty funny. I watched it a couple of times because I got some nieces who liked it a lot. Yeah, so I'm surprised to hear the second one's not as good. I know that there were some conservatives who thought it was evil, which I thought was hilarious. But besides that, I have to watch it for myself. Ronnie Light in the house. Thank you, my man. Ash Cook says the name Marvel isn't copyrighted. The logo is, but anyone can use the name Marvel. So I can just make my own NFT project right now and call it Marvel Vault Heroes, and just really, you can just do that? I mean, that would actually give it a little bit of a name background to it, so it'd help it sells. I'm surprised you're allowed to do that. Thomas G says She-Hulk was created so that DC couldn't get a Hulk. No, oh, okay, wow, these guys do not mess around. Quantum Cat says anyone can license the same IP VeVe has, but DC cannot be stolen from. How much for 1111 rare? Abdullah, I would try to get 99. That might be a little much. 50 to 99. I want to go below 50. DC Sideways equals Marvel Spider-Man. I don't know what DC Sideways is. Is that another character that's like Spider-Man? Marquez is like these posters. I don't know. I've never heard of Sideways. VeVe is going to milk the airdrop going forward. What do you think about this whole new thing that they're doing? Like the one that they're doing for tomorrow's, the one they did for the Bond posters, the one they did for Chucky, where they're letting you know ahead of time that there's going to be a snapshot. Do you think that's helping prices, or is it going to hurt prices because everybody's going to dump after the snapshot? Do you like it? Do you not like it?
I think it helps the prices for day after drop, but yeah, once the airdrop happens, and you already know that's just going to make it go down again. But
True.
I think it's cool that they're giving back, but I'm going to be skipping the posters personally, just like I did Chucky. So it didn't incentivize me to go for them, you know.
Yeah, I don't mind posters as long as it's a poster that I like a lot. I kind of like the Chucky one. I like the theme of Chucky because Chucky's cool, but I didn't really love the poster design, or maybe I would have went for that airdrop, although I still might if I can get those for cheap in the market later on. Sunny View says, VeVe adding free stuff with these mediocre drops to push shelves, probably to help cover the cost of IPs, maybe to help the licensing fee, or to help the secondary fees, to help those licensors get more secondary fees by having higher prices in the secondary market afterwards. But of course, there's a little bit of strategy that you can do with some of these airdrop type drops where you can, you could just pick one of those posters for tomorrow's drop, this Hocus Pocus poster. Let's say you're a whale and you got a lot of gems, and you just try to buy as many of these Mary Sandersons as you can. People are selling, let's say they're selling for 15 gems, they're selling for 20 gems, and you buy 500 of them. Well, now the edition size of this airdrop is going to be a lot lower, and then you're getting that airdrop, and it's going to make the value a little bit higher because the edition size is low. However, it's still a movie poster, so it might not do really well. We've seen some other airdrops that have low edition sizes that don't sell for a ton, and we've had some airdrops that have high edition sizes, like the Young Warhol that sells for like $30. Froey Comey says, win FA Marvel Vault Mighties. Marvel Vault Mighties. Ugh, that sounds horrible. Big A says, can you imagine if they did an airdrop where you needed to be the original owner of all rarities, meaning you would need to keep buying blind boxes till you get them all? That airdrop would be crazy expensive. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe if they kept that retail price cheap, I might do that. I might play that game. Okay, Bacon thinks airdrops are overrated. Adam says only Marvel/DC logos, and most characters are copyrighted, so just the logos but not the word. All else is free for use. You can make a ghetto DC versus Marvel comic and make your own heroes and get away with it. Man, VeVe Arcade, you need to get on that. I know you've been messing with comics lately. You need to make your own Marvel versus DC comic. Apparently, it's not even copyrighted. You're allowed to do that. That's wild. That is wild. VeVe Arcade's got this Chucky set. He really likes it. Clay says Boo Cat and Superman pumped. I know Superman pumped. A lot of people said it had to do with the Superman #1 comic. And I know Boo Cat, we've been keeping our eye on it. I don't know why Boo Cat's pumping. Can you give us a theory? Because we can't figure it out. What's up with Boo Cat, Kyla? Why is it pumping all the time?
I don't know. I'm not in pump groups, so I can't tell you.
Oh yeah, that might. So what you're saying is it might have something to do with pump groups. There might be a little manipulation. Well, you don't have to be around the bush about it, but I see what you're trying to say there. It's probably being a little bit manipulated. You're probably right. I don't know. Unless people really like the Boo Cat, I don't know why they would. I mean, it's decent, but if you compare it to the Bones one, which has the same edition size and came out around the same time, I'm surprised that this one's pumping and Bones isn't. For some reason, Batman vs. Killer Croc is trending right now, and there's only 60 left. I'm a big fan of that NFT, but I don't own one particularly, just because it always goes down in value. But man, that's one of the best looking NFTs on the app, in my opinion. KA says DC Comics Superman Legendary is at 8,000. Those prices just keep going up. Kobe says buy 4 get 1 free. Yep, pretty much. Thor
Buy
Love
4.
and Thunder. I'm sorry.
He said buy 4 get 1 free. Oh yeah.
Well, the airdrops. Jerry Close says, look, some guy in a chat room gives you copyrighted and trademark advice. Hey, I believe my people in the chat room. My chatters don't lie except for Ash Cook. Ronnie Light says, I sold my boo cat for 65 a couple of days ago. Ow, that's why it's pumping whenever I sell stuff. That's exactly why it's pumping, because that happens to me all the time. As soon as I sell something, the pump happens. Especially if I announce it too, like, oh, hey, I just sold it. Everybody just pumps it. Clay says, VeVe tweeted a new comic drop, X-Men 141. And Jerry says it's a Mega Grail. What is X-Men 141? Oh, man, something big's happening. Do you know what X-Men 141 is, by chance?
Sorry, what was...
They just announced that they're dropping X-Men 141. People are saying it's a Mega Grail. I'm trying to look it up a little bit and find out about it.
Yeah, I don't know much about it. I'll have to look into it too.
First new Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, first appearance of Rachel, which is Phoenix 2, and the death of Franklin Richards. The price is low on this compared to tomorrow's comic. Are y'all serious? I think people are tripping a little bit. Not a Mega Grail, not big at all. Wolverine FA, says Sunny Views. Is it Wolverine FA? I think people are confused. Some people think... I don't know what that sound is I keep hearing. Some people think it's the Mega Grail, and some people say not so much. All right, I guess we didn't have a 3 p.m. drop to write down. I was thinking we did, but we only had a comic drop yesterday. Let's see what these prices are looking like after a few minutes of being on the market. We'll start off with the ultra rare Hades. It was at 50. It's down to 43.90. Let's see where the rare's at. The Evil Queen is at 16. Let's see if Captain Hook flipped it. No, 11.75. And then I already saw the Maleficent was down to like 7 gems or 8 gems. I'm probably just going to have to throw mine on the floor and get rid of it, because why else am I holding on to it? I'm not completing that set. I mean, I don't like selling stuff for less than what I paid for it. But what else am I going to do? Just sit there and hold it?
Right.
What do you think about that whole argument we hear a lot about? It's so crazy. These people are so stupid. They buy something for retail price and then they sell it for less. Do you think that's crazy to do, or is there certain particular situations where you do the same thing?
Well, it obviously just makes sense that they were gambling, hoping for either a really good mint to make money or for the ultra rare, you know? Like, it was a gamble, so everybody's doing the same thing. But then the people that actually wanted the collectible just get upset because they're like, well, I wanted to make money. It's like, well, you're not going to make money on a common. So unless you got it, so it is what it is.
Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with that too. People feel like if other people are selling theirs, that they're losing their money, but it's not like you're losing money because they sold theirs. But it's a gamble, and it even happens on drops where there's only one collectible drop in, so you know what you're going for, and then you pay $50 for that one collectible, but it's not a good serial number, so you sell it back for $30. But it's still a gamble because you don't know that floor price is going to be $30. You might think that the floor price could be $60 or $70. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I thought the Griefers were going to do better than they did, but they didn't. So you just never know what anything's going to do in this bear market. So.
Yeah, I thought a lot of those Designer Con drops would do better than they did with those low edition sizes. I know you're going to Designer Con, right? Are you excited about it?
I'm so excited. I cannot wait. And it's already cold here in Colorado. We just had our first snow this week. We've had snow in the mountains, but it's the first time it snowed like in the city. And so it'll be perfect to get away and like get to the beach now that it's like cold here, for sure.
Yeah, I haven't been to a beach in it's been a couple years since we've been to the beach, and I've never been to the California beach, the Pacific Ocean, so I'm excited about that. We're definitely...
Me neither. It'll be my first time.
Are you going to Disney or anything while you're in town?
Probably not. I'm sure I'm already spending like more money than I should be just like going to the event, but yeah, I'll just like go to the beach and like hang out and find other things to do.
Yeah, I was planning on going to Disney, but my kid said he doesn't want to go, and I saw those prices. I think I already bought the tickets. I could get a refund. He doesn't want to go, but why am I the one that wants to go to Disney? I'm like a 40-year-old dude. I shouldn't be wanting to go to Disney, but now that I have Disney NFTs, I want to go there and see if I see that poster I own or that Disney Golden Moment off in the statue off in the side, but I don't know. We may or may not go. I guess it'll come down to the very end when we decide whether or not we're going to do it. Adam says, these people were not here for the days when ultra rares were $250 and secret rares were $500 separately. Blindbox ruined everything. Well, the problem was without Blindbox, all the bots and the auto clickers were getting the secret rares and the ultra rares on drop, and then you had to decide, are you going for the rare or the uncommon, because that's the only two things you had a chance of getting. All right, one second. Yeah. I got to yell for my kid.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry about that. I got somebody at the door. I had to get him to go answer it. My niece is staying with us, and I think they're on their way to pick them up. And I told them I might be live streaming when you get here.
Tickets, Bob.
I'm sorry?
For your Disney tickets.
Well, we got the Genie Pass, and it's 2 tickets. It was just for one day, and we chose one park. And the total, I got it around here somewhere, like it's over 300.
It's over 300?
Over 300. That's not like parking or food or
Yeah.
anything.
I'll have to skip on that then.
Yeah, it's a bit expensive. I didn't realize it was going to be that expensive. I went ahead and bought the tickets, but I think you can get a refund. I might change my mind on that one. Maybe we'll go to Medieval Times instead for like $50 each. I'm a big fan of that place anyway. We went there in Florida and loved it. Corey says, I go for the drop, fingers crossed for an epic mint, and then often finish the set at a discount. Yeah, that's one way to do it too. You already have one of the collectibles and you want to complete that set anyway. Might as well go for the drop and gamble a little bit. Jerry Close says tomorrow's drop is a mega grail. Tomorrow's comic is bigger than, I guess it's Tuesday's drop. Tuesday's comic is dropping as well. There's a ton of physical Disney GOBE moments, says Gus Halgarten. Do you mean like that you can buy, or are you just talking about around the parks? Is that where they do all the Disney GOBE moments? Kyla, have you been to a lot of Disney, and have you seen a GOBE moment at a park in person before?
I think that they have most of them at Disneyland, and I haven't been to Disneyland, but I think that they also have a couple in Disney World. And I don't know, I feel like I've seen the Simba one in the Animal Kingdom.
Ooh, yeah. That makes sense. I wonder if it looks just like ours, where it's Timon and Pumbaa both. Oh, no, you said Simba. That's a whole different character.
Yeah,
My
it
bad.
was Simba.
Gotcha.
I don't really remember. I don't know.
I will say I wasn't looking for it back then, but now my eyes are going to be open for them. Dennis says, no, Johnny says, Disneyland is a bucket list to take your kid. Now, we did just go to Disney World a couple years ago, so that's the other one. That's the one in Florida. Definitely going for the comic drop tomorrow, says VeVe Dell. Keep it down. Don't everybody get on Twitter talking about how hyped tomorrow's comic is. We got to keep it on the down low. Just act like it's a regular old Monday. No big deal. And then
You're the one that even told them in the first place.
That's true. But I'm trying to keep it on the down low. I'm trying to tell y'all. We're using reverse psychology gate. VeVe Fan says, force your kid to go to Disneyland. You won't regret it. I guess, yeah. I don't know. He's 11. You think he's going to enjoy it at 11 years old? He enjoyed it a couple years ago, but now he's 11. He plays...
I enjoyed Disney World as a 20, I was 22?
Well, you're a girl, though. It's kind of different. Is it not different for girls? Am I
What?
wrong? It's Disney. Disney's a whole different thing for girls. Come on.
Maybe.
I could be wrong.
I guess.
Maybe I'm wrong. Jerry says, $2K for a book everyone was putting in a bag and stacking the minute they bought it. Nothing. I'm not sure what you mean about that. Platinum moments next. Somebody said the reason why they had no more golden moments is now they're going to have platinum moments. I don't think so, though. Jerry says, if you've been to Disney World, you've been to the full Disney experience. Disneyland won't be a big deal to someone who has seen Disney already. Well, then, I'm not paying $300 for it. We can go to the ocean instead. The posters for tomorrow are displayed on the store page. What do you think? We looked at that Medium article a second ago. I'll pull it up. I guess they just added them to the app and see what you guys think about them. I know the retail is $40, and if you own all 4 of them on November 7th, on the snapshot time, you'll get a 5th one for a secret rare airdrop. So those are the 4 right there. They all have the same edition size. I mean, I don't know the difference between which or the other. Do you think that any one particular one will be worth more than the others? I guess 3 of them are witches, and the other one says light this candle. What do you think? You know more about the movies than I do.
Dude, I don't know, because...
Which one's Bette Midler?
I feel, well, technically the leader of it is Winifred.
Okay.
But, I don't know.
That's true.
I feel like it's like fan favorite. Like, who's your favorite? You know, you can't really say which one is better.
Like that one is Sarah Michelle Gellar or something. No, not Sarah Michelle Gellar. Sarah Jessica Parker from Sex and the City. And some people just love that show, so that'll be their favorite character. Johnny Quest and Big A, I agree with you 100%. Universal Studios is very fun. That was our favorite of the 2 parks in Florida. Adam says Disney released a physical platinum Mickey to special members. Ugh, I hope we don't get platinum Disney moments. Xlair says, save your money for Vegas. Have fun. Thank you, Xlair. Matt Wood says, Universal is great too. Raptor coaster. One of them we rode, I guess it might have been at Disney, but it was like a Incredible Hulk roller coaster, and it was pretty wild. Sunny View says, which actress is the most famous is probably worth more. I mean, that one, is it Bette Midler? Am I saying that right? That one lady's like super famous, right?
I don't know.
You don't know? There's definitely this, maybe it's Barbara Walters. I don't know. It's a really famous lady. I have no idea how 141 will do on VeVe. I know somebody was saying it's not a super popular comic, but it's a really great story, so maybe they'll do better because of that. I just feel like people aren't reading the comics. Didn't Disney make all girls believe they are princesses? Kinda, yeah. Did you believe you were a princess growing up? That sounds legit.
I don't know. I was pretty tomboy, so I like
nice.
dating and like doing boy stuff. So I wouldn't really particularly say like I wanted to be a princess or anything.
Right.
But I love Disney movies, so yeah, it probably is more of a girly thing for sure.
Not really, because sometimes I don't think I'll like a Disney movie, but they're just so well made. And I start watching it with my kid, and I'm like, oh, this was actually pretty good. I'm glad I watched this. A lot of times, actually. Not sure since he reads the comics. VeVe Silverback. What's up, VeVe Silverback? Appreciate you, bro. Greetings from Amsterdam. I need to visit that place so bad. Crypto Nighter says Disney World is in Florida, better than the Disneyland in California. Oh, man, don't tell me that, because we're going to the one in California. Big A says the launch of the Hulk roller coaster duplicates launching of AF-14 or of a F-14 jet. I got you. I remember because I was there. From a carrier slingshot and going instantly to barrel row. Yes, I love that coaster. It was very fun. I couldn't get my kid to go on it with me though, but he's older now, so maybe he'll ride some roller coasters with me. Crazy Dan says a 9.6 grade X-Men 141 is only valued at $380 by Go Collect. I think that's Tuesday's drop though, but Monday's drop. We're talking about a different drop here. Let me make sure we got the right drops here. Let me go back to the Medium article. Yeah, okay, so tomorrow's is Marvel Spotlight number 2. What they're talking about, X-Men 141, is Tuesday's drop. Ash says you're going to the wrong one. Am I going to the wrong one? Well, I'm not going to change where I'm going, though. Decon's in California. I have no choice.
Yeah.
I got no choice here. BBDL says, are we getting the Pride airdrop today or tomorrow? The 31st, which is tomorrow. Not only is the Pride 2 and the Pride 1 airdrops going to be delivered, but also the airdrop for the Bond posters if you got that set. Gus says, tomboys are princesses too? Of course they are. We're just having fun.
I did get all the Bond posters, though.
Ooh, you went for that airdrop. Nice. How many editions do you think the secret rare will have?
I don't know. Not too many. That's the only reason why I went for it. I don't even know, like, I don't even want to throw out a guess because I don't want to look stupid.
If I had to guess, at first I was saying 200 to 300. It might be a little bit higher. I don't think it's going to be more than 500, which means it's going to
I don't think it'll be any more than 500 for sure. I was thinking like 400.
Yeah.
But either way, the poster that's the airdrop is really expensive in real life, so that's the only reason why I went for it, is because I thought it was going to be scarce, and it's like a poster that actually is like has good value in RL. So
yeah, I kind of wish I would have went for it now because it would have looked nice next to my Aston Martin. All right, Hades is at 43.13. Somebody said that Captain Hook was pumping. Let's see, Rare's at 19.95. Oh, there's Hook. And Hook is at, it was 11 last time we checked, 15, so it is going up a little bit. Glad I haven't sold my Maleficent yet. Maybe that'll pump a little. It's at 8.10, but the floors are thin. Could go back up to 10 gems, maybe. Go to Disney World in Hong Kong, says Ash Cook. I would like to. I want to go to Disney World in Paris just because I have that set, the Disney Paris poster set. One of my favorite sets now. I'm kind of glad I picked that up. It was so cheap for all secret rares. And if I ever did go to Disneyland Paris, I could go there and try to find my posters. Dennis says, need the Star Wars poster airdrop. I agree. Crazy Dan says, thank you. No problem. VB Fan says, upgrade to a Hopper Pass and ride Guardians of Galaxy and Radiator Springs Racer at California Adventure. We have the Genie Pass. The Hopper Pass takes you to both parks. I'm probably just going to be canceling all these passes. I think it was a bad idea. My kid says he can find more fun things to do for cheaper, and he's probably right. Big A says he's probably right. Big A says Pride 2 dropped 130 after the snapshot. Unless the airdrop is more than 130, the math doesn't work. I should have sold mine. I kind of did that. I bought mine for 225 and I sold mine for like 120. So now I need that airdrop to be worth at least 105 or I lost money. But I think it'll be worth more than 105 because I have my theory of what the Pride 2 airdrop's going to be, and if I'm right, then it's really cool looking because it's that NFT that they dropped the day of the Pride 2 airdrop on accident when everybody opened theirs, and then they were like, oh, we had the wrong one, and they changed it to the pixelated version, if you remember.
Oh yeah.
So if that original one is our airdrop, that was really cool looking because I went back and looked at my stream. It looked really nice. I hope that is what the airdrop is.
That would be cool.
Yep, absolutely. All right, my Omi homies and fellow NFT collectors, it's almost time to end the live stream, but before we go, I want to show you guys KCollections, Kyla's YouTube channel, her VeVe YouTube channel. If you guys are not already subscribed to it, it's linked down in the description below. It's linked in the chat right there. And of course, you definitely want to check out her latest interview with VeVe OG, Mr. Daniel Marquez, who you always see in our chat. And what do you have planned next for your channel? Do you got anything in particular planned for coming up soon?
No, I honestly don't have anything. Now that I actually have everything booked for DCon, I can try to like get some videos lined up. But I was first just focusing on getting everything set up for DCon and getting everything purchased. So, yeah, I mean, I had my bingo night and it went really well. So I'll have another bingo night, but probably the weekend after I get back from DCon. So.
Yeah, I saw the bingo night, guys. You want to subscribe to her and do the bingo with her. You have a chance to win stuff, and it's really fun. JGP asked again when the Pride 2 and Bond airdrops are. Tomorrow at drop time, so 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Time. Random Hero, I hear you, bro. Kryptoni says, I'll sub even though I'm slow, even though you beat him to the VeVe Arcade 1-of-1 art piece that he was bidding on. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Make sure you guys download the VeVe app. They are getting ready to come out with a new update that allows you to import your whole collection into your vault value so that you know exactly how much it's worth. So make sure you download the VeVe app, and I will see y'all for tomorrow's drop. Thank you, Kyla, for being on the channel today. It was very fun.
Thank you for having me on. You have a great rest of your day, and yeah.
Yeah, later, homies.
Later.